Welcome back to the Game Collection. It's that time of year again when even those of us with the weakest of stomachs can have a little fun in twisted morbidity. And in keeping with that tradition, I wanted to find an RPG that could scratch that horror itch and keep it at bay for another year. And what I found may in fact be one of the best RPGs for doing so. It's got just the right mix of turn-based RPG and creepy crawly thriller to help satisfy that hunger. I am Super Derek, and this is Koudelka.
Saknoth was a development studio created by Hiroki Kikuta, who was notable for his compositions within The Secret of Mana. Kikuta was inspired to make an action RPG heavily inspired by the Resident Evil series, but caved to pressure from his employees to do something a little more closely related to what Squaresoft had been doing at the time. The result was a survival horror-themed turn-based RPG with tactical RPG elements mixed in. As you begin the game, the story picks up with the titular Koudelka breaking
Welcome
into the
to
attic
Super
room of a
Derek
medieval
RPGs on
monastery.
Twitch.
She discovers a
If you
wounded
love
thief,
RPGs, there's no better place for you to be in the whole world than
named
right
Edward,
here,
who
hanging
warns
out
her
with
just in
Super
time
Derek.
of a monster
So
in
get
the
a snack
room,
and get
tossing a
comfy,
pistol to
because
her
the
in
show will be
process.
starting soon.
Koudelka dispatches the monster and heals Edward. She reluctantly allies herself with Edward for the time being and decides to
Persona!
explore this
Huh?
one-time monastery,
Nothing happened.
now monster-infested mansion, together. Over the course of their adventure, they rescue a bishop named James, who also joins the party, and gradually the truth behind the monastery, the mansion, and the motivations of each of the characters is slowly revealed, all the while battling apparitions, dismembered corpses, and undead amalgamations along the way. The story of Koudelka rides an interesting line between fantasy and historic fiction. The horror setting for the game is just disturbing and gruesome enough to be upsetting, yet wholly believable. In stark contrast, the characters
this
and their
mean
dialogue are
that
far
you
too
like me?
archetypal and corny to be believed, and their interactions with one
Does
another
this
are
mean
sometimes too
that
candid
you
to
like
be
me?
shrugged off.
Poetry should delve into the depths of the souls of the faithful and others. It should inspire the soul as to Alexander Pope or George Herbert.
If they have the power to do away with these evil spirits, I'd choose anyone. Even that dear old carpenter's son. you love so
Blasphemous! Pagan! How dare you utter such words of sin?
much.
The result
Good
is a great
evening,
game where the
everyone.
deceptive
And welcome back to
of
Super Derek
charm,
Streams. We're going to get started here very shortly. In the meantime, please enjoy this review of Koudelka. I'm just doing some quick last-minute things to make sure that everything goes smoothly today during the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Just a second.
Despite a good portion of the game taking place
All
within
right.
very dim lighting. Combat within Koudelka is a grid-based and turn-based affair. During fights, enemies and allies can attack each other from adjacent squares, including at a diagonal, but cannot move past the point of the nearest enemy. The result is a sort of tug-of-war as the frontmost fighters vie for ground. Heavy attacks may knock an enemy back, allowing you to gain ground, but the opposite is also true. Ranged attacks can be performed using weapons such as pistols and crossbows, consuming ammunition in the process, which can be a very limited resource from time to time. Magic attacks were the more reliable source of ranged damage in my playthrough. Weapons found scattered randomly
Okay.
throughout the game are also a
I
consumable
think-
resource, as their durability
think
weakens quickly.
I'm about ready to
To
start
make
this
matters
stream.
more complicated, many weapons have magical affinities, which will sometimes cause
All
greater
right.
damage to
Well,
foes
all right. Before I lose track of all who's here, fifth in line, first in line, surprisingly today. Welcome to the stream, dude. Good to have you here, Mike Wolf. Just couldn't wait till Monday. I sure couldn't. Also, partially because Hit Point will be on Monday instead, so there won't be a stream tomorrow. So there's that. So we're doing it today instead. Mike. Yep. Welcome, Terra Dolphin. Hey, hey. How's it going? Pleb again, you're here. Stall for a bit because you got to get something to eat. I can do that. Let's see. Walu, good evening to you as well. Vira Love, howdy, howdy. Walu, thank you so much for 2 whole years of continued support here in the Super Friends. Very much appreciated. And 2 lucky, happy 9 months. We just had ourselves a sub baby. Thank you so much for that 9 months of continued support. Much appreciated. Vira, you said you've got a guide at the ready for the missables and whatnot. Sweet. I'm gonna need it. Oh man. Let's see. Eagle Knight. Evening to you as well, Sir Leroy's. Already on the second game of Cold Steel. Felt like it was only yesterday Derek started the Trail series. I know. Oh man. How did I enjoy the drama CD of Cold Steel? I didn't really listen to the CD. I read it. I read I read it.
In keeping with the tradition of survival horror games up to this point,
Yeah. So there's a bit of a problem with trying to watch the audio CD or read the audio. Listen to the audio CD. There's a YouTube video where somebody like took some of the key art from the audio CD and that was cool and all, right? But here's the problem with it. Like it was around a moment when Angelica was trying to she was talking about how horned up she was for Rain's sister, essentially, to put it mildly, and there was a quick moment where Rain said, Ano desine. He said Ano desine, which is 3 words in Japanese, right? It was like a paragraph in the Western localization, and it was just like the thing that just flashed on the screen for half a second was like, I had to pause it, gotta read this, and I was like, man, this just isn't doing it right. So I got through part of it. Part of the audio was weird. Like there was some sort of weird echoey thing where it sounded like it was somebody maybe applied some audio filter to it to make it sound like it took place inside of like a music. Okay. It's like if I just gave all of my if I just started talking like this for some reason, or maybe even if I just did a little bit of this here, and there was like that slight echo that just happened, and maybe not that bad, but bad enough that I was just like, okay, after a minute or two of this, it was just really, I couldn't listen to it a whole lot longer. I was like, maybe if I put it up on the speakers, maybe that would have been something that would have made it a little bit better. I tried that out, couldn't really deal with it. So the audio CD was out. I think it was somebody maybe trying to circumvent. Oh, good. Okay, let's get into the game then. Just kidding. Welcome back, Plebigan. But yeah, that was the issue with the audio drama CD. I just couldn't really, I couldn't abide it. I think they were trying to circumvent the YouTube copyright algorithm, like capturing the use of the audio or something. It just wasn't doing it for me. So I read it, and then actually, what I really did, I'll tell you, I pulled a sneaky, because here's the other issue with reading the script like that. It's like I had to keep remembering who the people were. And I can, it's just not super quick. So like I'll see Machias and I'll think Eustace, or I'll see Eustace and I'll think Machias, and then I'll forget the name of the guy from the Nord Highlands, even though his name is Gaius. Like it takes me a second, and then I eventually get it, right? So instead what I did was I copied and pasted each track from the audio CD's localization, and I had ChatGPT provide me a written narrative instead that I could read, instead of a play format where Rain would provide something readable. Did I ever forget Milliam? I had until just now. All right, let's see. How do I do this? There. Okay, so what was I saying? So yeah, I had ChatGPT provide me just a regular format of that that I could read more handily, and it didn't do a stellar job, and it didn't provide it from the perspective of Reen. Even try as I might, I couldn't get it to rewrite the whole thing from Reen's perspective. I don't know why my brain suddenly decided that Reen is Lloyd and Lloyd is Reen. I have no idea. That is the weirdest thing. But anyways, AI, it's pretty cool, right? So anyways, yeah, not a bad sort of. I know I am in Azure mode. I think it's because I actually heard a lot of the Japanese VA, and I feel like it sounded a lot. It sounded a lot like that from Cold Steel, or no, from Zero and Azure. It sounded so much like. So, anyways, yeah, we're gonna be going back to English VA today, though. All right. So that's everything. Again, just a quick reminder to everybody, if you joined in a little bit late, I understand. But there will not be a stream tomorrow because I'm doing Hit Point over on the YouTube channel with Baku tomorrow. Right now, we would be doing it normally, but he's over at MagFest, hanging out with our good friends, all the cool indie developers like Something Classic and the people behind Shrine's Legacy. And just the people behind WrestleQuest. It sounds like he's got some interviews and stuff that he's done, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun to kind of talk about some of the indies and stuff that, you know, yeah, MagFest is on my bucket list. Mine too, man. I've been wanting to go to a con ever since I left Seattle, you know, years and years ago. I used to go to Portland Retro Gaming Expo every stinking year, and it was fun. I mean, fantastic. That was my element. And there were even a couple people who noticed senpai. Senpais who noticed me? Yes, that's the one. There were even a couple of senpais who noticed me. Got to go and like talk to Gerard the Completionist like 5 years ago, and you know, tell him how he helped inspire some of my channel and how I approach things. Yeah, that was fun. I would like to be able to do that again someday. But there's not really any cons in the Kansas area. Planning on going to Portland in October. Ooh, yeah. That'll be fun. All right. Well, anyways, cons, man, they're great. But this is time for our quick recap of Trails of Cold Steel 1. When last we left off in Trails of Cold Steel 1, a lot happened. You could say there are a lot of pros to going to cons. I could write all kinds of pros about going to cons. But I won't. I'll have ChatGPT do it for me. But for real, God, Cold Steel 1 ended on a nasty bit of a cliffhanger. Oh man, it's all coming back to me. We were betrayed. Betrayed by a good dear friend of ours. Two good dear friend of ours. Basically, Trails of Cold Steel 1, everybody that I liked the most betray me. Everybody betray me. and then we left Class 7 to fend for themselves as a hulking mecha decided to start wreaking havoc. And like brave Sir Robin, we bravely ran away. And that's where we left off. So I'm about ready to figure out what exactly happened. And yeah, let's go ahead and start our dive into Trails of Cold Steel 2. No system data exists. Oh. All right, what's going on? I don't even know what's going on. Okay. Hey, that looks like Eliza. But that can't be her, because she's wearing a different uniform. That looks almost like Eustace, but he's in green. That's weird. Oh, did they disband Class 7? Oh, I don't know. Should I be watching this? This sounds like spoilers. Am I getting spoiled? Gaius? Oh, man. I'm fine. Oh, okay. That looks kind of 2D. HD 2D intro. Emma and are they in the tower? I thought Olivier. That's all I care about. He's in this. He must be in the game. I'm happy with that. A butterfly caught fire. That's so metal. He taking out some Jaeger scum. Milliam and who dat? Got my Gundam. Wait, what was that in the background? The person in the red trench coat? What was that? The Ouroboros betrayer. Yep. Wait, did I just... Was that Tio that I saw on the left? That wasn't Tio, was it? That was... Oh, okay. It was Claire. Oh, Claire, okay, that was... Claire. Who was Claire again? Okay, it was Claire. Weird. For some reason, it looked like Tio for a second, but okay. Too bad. Had my... I told you I got I got Zero and Azure on the mind. All right, should we watch the backstory? Read the events and characters from Cold Steel? Yeah, let's not do that. By the way, quick question. Is this game similarly balanced weirdly in the audio department? Should I mess with turning down the in-game music so that we can hear the voice acting a little bit better? Is it one of those things again, or it's fine in this one? Okay. Yeah, I've done the drama CD already, so okay. Let's go ahead and load the game then. There's no save data. New game. Okay. Can I change this halfway through? Like if I want to switch to hard mode later on, can I? Oh, that sucks. Okay, well... If you select hard or nightmare, you won't be able to choose the weakened enemies and retry. Oh, okay, that's fine. Loading clear data from the original game will allow you to obtain a special bonus in this one. Load clear data from the original... Yeah. Only clear data from Cold Steel can be loaded. Based on Reen's level, the following bonuses were received. All Sepith times 100, 1 attack, and a Zerum powder. Hey, okay, Zerum powder, that's kind of neat. Received the Golden Emblem for reaching student rank A0. Golden Emblem, okay.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer. I can't believe it! My very very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
Get out of here, Milliam. I want Crow back.
So brilliant.
Why couldn't you have been the betrayer?
That those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
That seemed like a lot more than...
Finish your speech.
Oh, okay, that one.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust.
I don't believe you.
This time, he isn't real. He never was.
It's a lie. You're lying!
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
All right. The Isengard Range Canyon. The Isengard sounds really familiar. Oh, because that's where they're taking the hobbits.
Where am I?
Oh, that's who that is. Okay.
How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
No, you're dead.
Of course not.
Of course not, said the cat.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream.
Oh man, they should have got Morgana's voice actress to, well, that's okay. That's fine. Hope you like your cat's talkative. Well, I live with a pretty talkative one myself.
This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're going to need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
That's true there, pleb. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Ooh, cold day in November, huh? I have not played this before.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about?
I've played everything up to this point, though. You know, from Sky through Crossbell, and now we're starting Steel 2.
Wait.
Is she saying I need to use moisturizer?
What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off! How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question?
Hey, Naticus.
You're a chosen one.
Sassy for someone who uses a litter box.
Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
I don't know. I feel like cats are naturally sassy. I think the fact that we do clean their litter box makes them even more sassy. Hey, Didisius. Welcome.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
And that's why you're the Ashen Awakener, because he's the Ashen Knight. Okay.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Yeah, way to rub it in.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Yeah, and I guess that explains a lot of his truancy as well, huh?
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know?
Damn it! This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Green's already tired of the talking cat. Alright. Controls, I'm guessing, are probably pretty similar. Save your progress, with the system option in the camp menu, etc. About the notebook. The main notebook allows you to read a summary of the events so far. Yep, I think we can pretty much assume that's going to be the same as before. Alright, you can confirm your current story objective by pressing the square button. Square Bomb, and believe me, there is a difference.
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Oh, you can also change you can fix the minimap. Ah, thank you.
I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
Yeah, that really got me in the last game. Alright, Rean found his equipment. All of it? This looks like all of my gear. Good thing I managed to find everything. I better set the Master Quartz in my orbment too. Set the Master Quartz to Rean's Arcus. Quartz can be set to the... Yep. Well, I don't get everything, but I do get my golden emblem for being a A0 student. Yeah, that's quite a thing, huh? That's a lot of boosts. Oh no, my force emblem got reset back to 0. Alright, well, oh, I see that the orbments, the quartz, the orbment can now have the slots upgraded. That's pretty nice. I know, right, Tornix? Good thing that will never happen again, ever. That monster looks like a tough one. But a tough foe is just what I need to get warmed up. That's pretty cool there, 5th in line.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Alright. Active combatants each take an order and stuff.
Here I go!
Selecting the attack command will display a character's movement and attack ranges. Oh, why does... That's interesting. Why does it cause delay? By dealing and receiving damage, you will gain craft points. Cool.
My turn! Ha! Let's move! Ha! My turn!
Oh. Okay, it's not delay, really. It's because I got the drop on them. So I had double advantage or something. Not bad. The monster around here shouldn't be too much of a problem if you can keep that up. No, I can do better. I need to hurry up and get back to fighting form. Hey! You can now view the Monster Guide. The Monster Guide automatically records information on your monsters you fought, serving as valuable reference. Information is recorded gradually. Unlocking all the monster specifics will require you to keep attacking it. Wait. Information is recorded gradually. Unlocking all the monster's specifics will require you to keep attacking it or use certain arts. Okay. Okay. Cool, so you can just gradually learn about enemies by killing them. You can now use the active voice record. Record. Okay, the active voice record lists the last 50 or so things that they said on the map. Cool.
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Well, only one way to find out.
The in-game audio sounds a little quiet compared to mine. Here, let me try. Maybe a little bit of additional gain here might help. Here, let me know how that compares. If that's a little bit better.
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Huh. Okay, so when I do talk, it does actually quiet the game. I was making sure that it would do that. All right.
Excuse me!
You're just a cat.
You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you?
It's not like I can carry him.
Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be?
Yeah, just, pretend that you couldn't talk to me this entire time. Treating me like a fool. Playing me for some cream.
You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
Played me for a chump.
What was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it.
I don't know about that.
Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
What?
A month? You can't be serious! There's no way it's been that long!
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight.
Okay.
And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
Animosity?
This can't be.
That's a pretty big word for a cat your size.
It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Hey! Wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
At least Celine has some variety to her lines. It's not all, hey, listen, You can expand the minimap by pressing select button. That allows you to view the area's topography, etc. as before. I feel like when the game lets you load a save file from the previous entry, it should just not provide you the redundant tutorials, I think. I don't think that one will be easy to cut down with my sword. Maybe better move off using arts.
Bring it on! Here I go! Arcus, activate! Yeah! My turn! Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Oh, crap.
Here I go! Burn to ash! Fall! Here I go!
Okay, it's safe for now.
Yep, we are playing on hard mode. You know, because I like to make myself feel bad things. That's alright. This is the first enemy or two of the game. You're supposed to... I don't know. It seems like all bets are off. You don't have all the things unlocked at this point, right? Without that powerful accessory, oof. What's an Orban charging station doing out here? Well, whatever. This will be a good point of return if I need to recharge. I concur. Quick little bit of rest-a-roon here. Imagine doing that without that powerful accessory. That would be... I think that it would still be pretty easily doable. You just probably need to make sure you get the drop on all of the enemies every time.
Try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
That one looks really powerful. Still, I can't let something like this throw me off. I need to hurry back and speed. I need to hurry and get back to speed. The stronger, the better. Green can now use the S-Craft as your Flame Slash.
Ha! Ha! Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Alright, this shows how likely the enemy is to be afflicted by a particular status ailment. Indeed. Cool.
My turn.
S-Crafts are powerful combat techniques that consume your craft points.
Here I go. Gather on my blade.
Okay, it's safe for now.
That was pretty cool. That about wraps that up. I feel like I've gotten the hang of fighting again. Now I just need to focus on getting down the mountain as fast as I can. Wait! You do multiple playthroughs of Cold Steel 1 and get every final bonding event and transfer that to CS2. It treats all of them as being canon.
Hey. Hey.
Get out of my way!
Triple advantage.
Ha! Let's move. Ha! Here I go. There! Ha! Here I go. I need to hurry and find the others.
Oh, this is stressful.
Get out of my way! Let's move. Ha! My turn. There! Ha! Here I go. Ha! Let's move! There! Ha! Let's move! Sit!
There we go.
Need to hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
Got a Tira Balm. And I still can't talk to the chest messages. Ah, man. Will they ever make a return? I can only hope.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything?
Good question.
And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Meow. Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't look too familiar to me.
I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story. Now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
Let it not be said, Fabian, that I will, that I think of myself as being too big to reach for the low-hanging fruit. I will always go for the worst pun that I can possibly do.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Well, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
And she's way the same as a duck. Yeah, that kind of all makes sense now.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right. But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing.
I was just thinking about Emma.
Anyway, let's get going.
The goofy grin is just a side effect of thinking about Emma, that's all. Happens to everybody, naturally.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
These frogs. Their camouflage isn't quite as good as they think it is. Yeah, the blue flames that are attached to that S-Craft, that's a nice touch.
This is stressful.
Level up.
I need to get my strength back.
Level up.
Get out of my way! Let's move. Marcus, activate. Yeah! Let's move. Marcus, activate. Huh!
Some pretty good RNG right there.
Hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
Proxy puppet. Better save that for never. I don't know why it is, but I always feel like whenever I use a proxy puppet, I don't know, it feels like a waste.
Get out of my way! Let's move! There!
Kind of like a Master Ball, kinda. Except there's the detriment of, like, if you have something equipped there, there's other gear you're not using. Right?
My turn! There! Ha! Too slow! Let's move! There! Ha! My turn!
Basically just have an immortal Elisa. Does it prioritize her other healing abilities over the proxy puppet, or does it burn the puppet first?
This is stressful.
Because I could see that maybe being useful. But if it burns the puppet first, then not so much. I do like the new art for Reen here. That is new art, isn't it? It looks different. The sword looks bigger than I remember.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too. I need to take a deep breath and keep calm. I can start figuring things out once I get a little farther down.
About time. Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
My turn! There! Ha! Here I go! There! Ha! Here I go! There! Ha! I need to hurry and find the others.
Yeah, no turns for you.
This is stressful.
Get out of my way! Here I go! Ha! Here I go! Second form, Gale! Let's move! Sit!
All right, cool.
Make up for lost time.
Hey, Speronin. Yeah, we just finished Cold Steel 1 the other day, played through some Zelda, and now we're back starting up Cold Steel 2 today. All right. Something questline related here.
Could it be?
Could what be? Oh man, Cold Steel 1 was really great. There's a reason I'm going straight in for seconds, obviously.
Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah?
Nope, not watching the anime. Not yet, anyway.
As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on. What was that? It feels like it's coming closer.
It couldn't be.
Magic Knight Orthine.
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong.
Let me guess, they're coming after me because I'm an awakener.
What's one doing here?
At least it looks like it has weak joints.
Now. You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Bring it on! Let's move!
Sure, why not?
Here I go! All right, let's do this! Here I go! All right, let's do this! Here I go! There! Ha! Let's move! Marcus, activate! Huh! Let's move! All right, let's do this! My turn! Sit! Here I go! Marcus, activate! Huh! Here I go! Ha! My turn! Huh!
It's going pretty good, Mr. Chris. So far, so good. We're trying out the game on hard mode here. Hopefully I don't regret that.
Don't forget to save the game.
I go! Here I go!
Dang it. Couldn't think of a way to get him to miss out on that hit point restoration. It's too bad.
Let's move! Focus, activate! Yeah! Here I go! My turn! My turn! My turn! Here I go! Yeah!
Hey, Shimboozle. Good to see you, man.
Let's move! My turn! Here I go! Ha! Too slow! Let's move! Focus, activate! Huh! Let's move! Let's move! move! Let's move! Here I go! Yeah! My turn! All right, let's do this! Let's move! Sit! Here I go! Huh! Here I go!
I keep waiting for a crit to come up, but...
Burn to ash! Fall! Let's move! Yeah! Here I go! Yeah! My turn!
Yo, Darth Taco, good to see you, man.
There! Ha! My attacks are barely putting a dent into it. We're so close to Ymir 2.
I told you this would happen! Get back!
Selene!
You could have done that the whole time, Selene? Jeez.
I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again.
Is it that time?
Toa!
Not today, buddy!
Oh?
Are those arcs?
Yeah, but where?
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Why?
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
My friends? No. Okay. Toval, Elise, Alphen.
Whew. Made it without a second to spare.
Okay, because the first guy sounded kind of like Machias. And then it's like, wait, was that Laura and Fee? No, it's not though. Friends and family.
Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval? And...
Rain, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right.
I'm fine, but we need to get to a vet.
You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Rain, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here? As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth.
Oh, so it wasn't the gravity of cold steel.
And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Come on down.
Dost thou desire the power?
Nihon Falcon presents. Your Highness, Toval and what's her face? Alright, that was Crow, right? Hey, Melbourne. Well, they're good. I can tell you that much. At least, the first Cold Steel was, and all of the Sky games, and both of the Crossbell games. I got videos over on YouTube talking about each of them. Man, I think I would probably still recommend starting with Sky. But I mean, hey, play whatever speaks to you, you know? That's my recommendation. MacBurn, Altina and Lecter Arundel, Rufus Alberea. Still don't think I trust that guy. Definitely not that guy. Seems too spicy. All right.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room.
It is my room. That looks just like my town.
I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Has it been another month?
Just a second ago. How about you? Feeling?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back, and thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too.
Saved me the trouble of having to transform into Super Saiyan.
That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Rean. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Is that Taliesin Jaffe? That's exactly my thoughts, Myra. It's David Lodge. Okay. It sounded like a very mellowed out, well, not very mellowed out Taliesin, but definitely a happier, mellow Taliesin. Lady Lucia Schwarzer. Baron Theo Schwarzer. It's been a month since the last so-called noble alliance occupied Heimdall. At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried what they could do to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Estrella when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. Then what are you doing here, Toval? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I'd never turned down a personal request from Prince Olivert, you know. Prince Olivert asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading all Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just glad you made it here safely.
Unfortunately, it seems His Majesty, the Emperor, and Crown Prince Cedric fell to the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them have been taken into protective custody, so they are both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Olivert's whereabouts currently remain unknown.
There's not even a confirmation that he's safe somewhere? That's a little more than worrying. You needn't be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He's made it through the chaos in the Burrow the last year unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. As for Cedric, father and mother, I'd like to believe they're all right too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness.
I'm worried about the I'm worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting, Reen, I imagine you're probably most concerned about what's happened to Trista and Thors. Luckily for you, we've managed to get some info out of that front.
Please, tell me everything you know.
Oh,
I think I peaked my microphone there. Sorry about that. What's happening over in the academy? Is everyone all right?
I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but both Trista and Thor's military academy are completely under the Noble Alliance forces' control now. They were both taken out over not long after the war began.
No. Reen, no matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and the instructors?
Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There are rumors that the resistance are being occupied. There's rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not too much more than that. Try not to let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Schwarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite.
What rumors?
Word has it that a number of students and staff were unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them.
Then that means... Have some of them managed to escape?
Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds are pretty good, if you ask me. What say you?
Ha! What else can I say? I would have to agree. Celine? I couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's alive. That's guaranteed.
You can tell?
I'm her familiar, so we've got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I know is that she's alive, though. Nothing else. How peculiar.
Anyway, there's no point in assuming the worst when you have every chance that it hasn't happened. So, try keeping the faith, alright? Think of it this way. They're probably just as worried about you are for them, and yet here you are, safe and sound.
You've got a point, actually. I noticed that too, Nixu. Kinda wild, huh?
Safe and sound, you may be very well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay home for a while and recover your strength.
And while you're here, try and go pay a visit to everyone. The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true. I think they'll be delighted to see you. And, if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you.
Thanks for the concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own. Honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll do just that. Alright, prologue, The Depths of Despair. It looks like Elise and Princess Alphen have already gone out. Like Mom said, it might be a bad idea to follow suit. Might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a good chance to walk around the village and collect myself a bit. Okay.
Event markers. Yep. Same old, same old. Ymir's town map can be accessed with the square button, as always. Town map allows you to confirm the present location. Yep. Alright. Let's take a look at the old family digs here. All of the Empire's major cities are under control of the Noble Alliance now. They've been so focused on that they haven't had the time to deal with the frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little's changed. An ice snowfall's the only real difference compared to my last visit. And by the way, I see you've chosen not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I never wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always the chance they'll try to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arcade, however. You can't? Did something happen over in Legram? Or is he maybe even on the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but Viscount Arcade we're talking about? But it's Viscount Arcade we're talking about, he'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're all prepared for anything, especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume that they'll want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Of course. I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump into thinking you should shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Do you think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, those are Master Kafai's words, not mine, but they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think it or not, this is a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure. Thanks, Dad. Okay, so those are some of the family blades there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright. Is it about time for the, I mean, they had to cut the onsen episode from the last, you know, from the last game. Maybe they'll include it in this one. Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec, is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said that he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught it himself. Really? I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, You've got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but since it's been so long since we had since we dined together as a family, and ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are what a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even in times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us with wide open arms. I can't say that ever changing. If only I were half as good a son as you are a mom. Mom? Is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with your with you and your sister, I worried myself sick. At times it felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing that you two would come back safely was what kept me... was the key to keeping myself together. With all of that in mind, I could focus on getting this house ready and welcome you both home. Mom, whatever doubts you may have had about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then, once you've found the strength to keep going on, you can pick things back up where you left them. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Well, look forward to dinner tonight. And make sure to work up a good appetite for it, alright? Alright, no worries there. Alright. Looks like everything's done at the homestead. Something going on at the valley, the chapel, the Phoenix Wings. Yeah, let's go check out the Phoenix Wings I've heard so much about. Oh, Imperial Chronicle and General Store. Alright, we'll check it out. Master Rean, you finally awakened. I'm so very relieved to see it. I was terribly worried about you. Thank you for your concern, Mr. Baggins. Baggins? Baggins?
Stupid filthy cabbages.
I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. Although, I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Master Rean all the time. Perhaps so, but you will always be Master Rean to me. A lot has happened here since the war began. Hey, Switchwicked, good to see you guys. But this inn was graciously granted to us by the Imperial family. We can't allow anything to dampen our spirits. As you know as well as anyone the value of these walls. Please, do come by whenever you're in need of relaxation. Of course. Oh, it's you, Rean. Your color's not looking half bad. If you were looking any worse, I was gonna give you a drink that's something. Have you drink some of this new vegetable juice I've been concocting? I am perfectly fine without, thank you. How many new recipes have you made since I've been away? My creativity is infinite, Rean. I'm always striving to make the finest dishes in the land. You were brushing up on your own cooking skills in the academy, weren't you? Yeah, my classmates and I were cooking ourselves one of wait a second. Where did my recipe book go? Did you lose it? I guess so. I had all kinds of different recipes written down, too. Well, you went out of your way to come and see me. I suppose it's the least I can do. Take this. It's a new recipe book? It's a spare I had laying around, so go ahead and use it. I know just how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw in a recipe to try it out. A recipe to try. Here are some ingredients, too. Got the salty onigiri. Ooh. Coarse salt and some assorted grains. This is what Elise was used to bring me when I was training. Are you sure it's okay for me to just take these? Absolutely. I'm happy to see you all came to understand the joys of cooking while you were at the academy. And besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help lift your spirits somewhat. It's a simple recipe, but why not go ahead and make it with your family? Thank you very much, then. Sorry, Nix. I was just so startled by my lack of recipes. Oh, man. Stab, you can make stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Looks like the baths are being cleaned at the moment. Guess I have to swing by later. Alrighty then. So we've finished up at the Phoenix Wings. Let's go to the Plever Goods and Souvenirs and see what's over there. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's shop. Want to buy? Oh, the Gambler Jack reissue. That's neat. All right, Imperial Chronicle issue 1. Alright, let's go ahead and get caught up on what's going on in the world. Oh, there's all my DLC stuff. We'll avoid that for now. Oh, we got upgrade materials. Oh, that's right, I have to use this. Breaking martial law in Heimdall lifted. The Vermilion capital of Heimdall has been in a state of chaos since the late Chancellor's address, but that appears to be coming to a close due in full to the tireless efforts of the Noble Alliance. The Alliance has officially announced its hasty defeat of all rebels lurking within the city's bounds, as well as declared that all elements in the formal Imperial army who plotted a rebellion have been all but stamped out. As a result, martial law in the city has finally been lifted, with the Noble Alliance Supreme Commander Duke Cayenne confidently stating, "The capital's safety is now assured." Not one of the pillars of the Empire's security would start a rebellion to begin with has been a shock to the nation as a whole, and a heavy sense of dread grows among its citizens. The situation is not without its positives, however, as the Alliance forces have valiantly sworn to continue safeguarding the city. Upon reaching out for comment, they claimed that their actions were merely as part of one's duty. One can only hope that placing our trust in these brave men and women will mark a turning point in returning peace to our great nation. What of the rebels? It is certain that the rebels responsible for organizing the uprising have more allies than currently known, and the Noble Alliance is working day and night to find and apprehend all those who had any involvement with this unconscionable act of treason. It is also suspected that the recent assassination of former Chancellor Gileath Osborne may have been the work of the rebels as well. A reliable source told us, "While our investigation is still underway, we believe that there is more to all of this than initially anticipated." As it stands, a number of armored divisions are continuing to act in a manner truly unfit for citizens of the Empire, frequently instigating conflict against the Alliance forces stationed across the country. The same thoughts are no doubt running through the minds of every Erebonian citizen. What could possibly inspire such a clear act of betrayal towards His Majesty? At what point will the guilty parties come forward and surrender? We of the Imperial Chronicles say only time will tell. Society. The Imperial family rests. In light of recent events, the Imperial family is expected to remain inside Valflame Palace in comfort. The Imperial Household Agency has reassured the public that this move is only for security reasons, but those close to the family have expressed concerns, speculating that the true reason to be that they may be deeply distressed by the current chaotic state of the nation. At least one member of the Noble Alliance has reached out to us to further clarify that the Imperial family's position, relaying His Majesty's instructions to do what must be done for the sake of the Empire. As of this publication, the only member of the Imperial family unaccounted for is His Highness Prince Olivert. Fearing for his safety, the Noble Alliance has assured it is leaving no stone unturned in its efforts to locate him. Soldat unveiled. The new weapons being developed to ensure the safety of the Familian capital, known as Panzer Soldats, were formally unveiled in a private press event. Standing again at 7 arms tall, and manned behemoths were immediately met by overwhelming positive reception, being welcomed as symbols of strength, as a perfect weapon for keeping Erebonian people protected. Some have referred to the Soldats as Knights of Justice, and indeed, the memory of them fighting battle after battle to prevent the rebels' uprising is still fresh in our minds. The Noble Alliance is planning to station them throughout the Empire to aid the fight against enemy forces. Breaking. Kreutzen Province almost fully under control. The Kreutzen Province may be the first to fully eradicate all rebel elements if a recent announcement is any indication. While some battles are still ongoing within the province's borders, their end seems only to be only a matter of time. Right, 2 of 6? It's pretty heavily propagandized, for sure. A source connected to the forces, confident that he hopes His Majesty will be proud of our work, further expressing how his men were wholly dedicated to the elimination of the rebels in the region. Regrettably, a large number of villages and towns have been caught up in the conflict, giving us one more reason to pray this war comes to an end as soon as possible. Alright, information on wanted persons needed. A large number of persons believed to have been connected to the rebellion are wanted, including members of the Railway Military Police, officers of the parts of the Imperial Army, politicians and the former reformist faction, and even a small number of students. For the good of our nation's dignity, citizens with any information at all that could lead to their capture are urged to come forward and inform the member of the Noble Alliance forces of their local provincial army as soon as possible. Alrighty. Major propaganda.
Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm.
Drink.
Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Oh, what shirt am I wearing today? Oh, just a regular shirt. Just a button up.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Mm-hmm.
That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I
can't believe you. She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did.
I don't know why you're whispering to each other from 7 feet away that I can't quite make out what you're saying, but...
Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
Nice stage whisper there, guys.
It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did. And I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
Alright. Now view the Characters tab in your notebook. Naturally, this section allows you to view details on various people you meet throughout the story. As you view specific events to get to know someone on a more personal level, the information you've learned will be added to their section of the notebook. Probably quits. Most likely. This game tends to mix a lot of IRL mythology with in-game mythology.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though.
But how did you know where I was?
I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were. I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe.
It's LeBlanc.
Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now, we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery.
Probably.
Callers. There's the war, for starters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do. Partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Ouroboros? That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too. There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane. Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh?
By the way, what is happening in Crossbell at this point in time? I can't...
Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piled
I can't
up
quite place it.
Okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right.
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
Okay. Cool.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to get caught up for Reverie, but who knows? It's gonna be kind of tough. But I would like to put in the effort to make that happen. Got 6 months. I know. And 3 more games? It's gonna be tricky. 3 games including this one.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
Well, you're the first person to say something, huh? Congratulations.
I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however.
Wait, you know about that?
Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well... I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this.
Green with the head pats.
But there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
Yep, cereal head rubber.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but
I wonder if is this real? Is Alphen being real with me here, or is she putting on a? She seems so disingenuous, you know.
Must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and I, we had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from him isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
I don't know. For some reason, I can't take her at face value. It really feels like this is all just a ploy of many ploys.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age. But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's... That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more!
Why?
Brothers owned. Which in this game doesn't really mean a whole lot upbeat. PC, no, we're playing a PS4 version via PS5. Best? Oh, please tell me it's Ka-Fi. Oh, it's her. Oh, what's her name again? I'll just talk to her, it's fine. Annabelle. Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishies I can catch today. I wasn't expecting to find someone fishing here. Not like there's a whole lot of monsters here, though, so she should be safe if she doesn't stray too far. And just who might you be? I seem to recall meeting her during one of our field studies. Oh, I recognize you. You're one of Thor's students who helped me with a number of months ago, yes? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you, too. Looks like I was right. Sorry for disturbing you. No, there's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth now, would you? Kenneth? I do, actually. He's in the Imperial Fishing Club. That's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps you might know where I could find him as well? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I've got no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. So you know him too? Indeed. When the war first broke out, we fled Tristan together. But on the way, he told me that he had something he needed to take care of, and asked that I go alone. He promised to meet me here in Ymir, but there's been no sign of him since. That's unfortunate. Not that I believe anything untoward could possibly have happened to him, of course. After all, there's nothing in the world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right. That said, you're looking a little glum. At times like these, there's nothing like a spot of fishing to cheer you up. If you know Kenneth, then it's only fair for me to assume you're a fan of fishing too. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me a little black angler title, I think. I don't have any fishing gear on me at the moment, though. Did he now? You must be quite a skilled fisherman. In that case, please take these. Got a fishing book, and a feather rod, and some ground bait. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Kenneth left me in charge of some of his fishing gear. He instructed me to give them away if I were to cross paths with any promising young fishing enthusiasts. So go on, they're rightfully yours. That sounds like Kenneth, all right. Thank you very much. And since we've got a new notebook open, I'll take the liberty of writing down your current title to help you keep track. You'll begin as a bronze angler, judging by the standards of any professional. Aim for the top and become a fishing god. I've got plenty of prizes if you exchange fishing your angler points for, so beyond being pure blood fun, fishing should prove worth your while. I'll try to do some when I got the chance then.
Oh, I could
probably fish. Alright. Is it same minigame as before? Yeah. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Got a Kasagin. I don't see how you could possibly improve on this, Vira. This is peak fishing minigame. I'm just kidding. There are better fishing minigames out there, but I'm not mad.
Not bad.
Exactly, Switch Wicked. I'm glad you get it. If there isn't a fishing minigame, is it even a JRPG? I would say not. But that's just me.
Caught one!
Man, this river has nothing but Kasagin in it.
Not bad.
I think that's everything that there is to do out there for a while, at least. Except to head back to the Phoenix Wings. I think Breath of Fire 3 was peak fishing minigame, if I may say so. But, I mean, all fishing minigames are great in their own right. Master Rean, may I help you? Actually, I'd like to use the springs. Are they open by any chance? Why, yes, of course. As it so happens, cleaning was only finished not too long ago. You may have any or even all of them to yourself if you wish. That sounds wonderful. I might just take you up on that offer. It feels like it's been ages since I've had a chance to enjoy them. The entrance is to the right. Enjoy, Master Rean. Should I go into the baths now? Maybe I should go around and let everyone know I'm okay first. They've all been so worried. Entering the tubs will cause the story to advance. Any hidden quests I need to make sure I take care of before we go? I think we're probably good to go. All right, let's... Not yet, as in nothing I need to worry about yet? Okay, let's go inside then. Well, they were just cleaned. A nice warm soak while enjoying the scenery sounds like just the thing right now.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborn's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a divine knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground, maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. None of this is their fault. This is all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything. I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Rean? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
No, I was just in here wallowing in my own self-doubt. As one does.
I heard you were here. So I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious. And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you. The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker.
I don't know, Rean. Have you tried it with? Just saying.
To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good.
There's probably some truth to that, but hey!
Too sweet.
Switch Wicked! Thank you so much for those gift subs, guys! And everybody from, who now has been gifted a subscription here, including Choopy Choosy, Buttermilk Mike, Delta, let's see, Cario Calendar, and Cal Vasco. Welcome all to the Super Friends. If you are new to the Super Friends, make sure to check out the Discord, because there are extra benefits to being a subscriber here, carried out in the Discord, including early access to reviews, discounts on merch, and other cool stuff I do to try to make it worth your while, including high-quality downloads of those reviews and such. Thank you again, Switch Wicked. Very much appreciated.
All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return. On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most. None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop! Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid.
Yeah, Rean.
I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart, Please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you? Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They...
Machias, the only one, like, not smiling somewhat.
They were smiling.
Nope, not Machias. Definitely not Machias.
They all believed that we'd see each other again.
He was kind of like the lone frowner among them all.
That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again. Just...
Yep. Machias just doesn't smile. I guess you're right.
Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them. And if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. We're classmates. And more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward.
If that was Machias smiling, that explains his friendship with Eustace so much more.
I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Rean.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Oh no, you got her hair all wet, you doofus.
I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well. Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine, too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in.
I don't know. I wouldn't put the cat in the water. I talking or no, I wouldn't. Alphen, I don't recommend this at all.
I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Rean?
Oh man, I'll see if I can figure out. Let me write that down. Head pat counter. Let's see if I can. Oh, come on. Pen, respond to me. Oh, here. There, I've made a mental note, and I think that we will add that, hopefully in time for Wednesday's stream.
And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest.
I'll go ahead and increment that to 2 on my notepad, just so we have a, accurate count by the end of the game.
Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting?
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach. I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
She's pretending like she doesn't have two brothers of her own?
Oh, come now, Reen. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please!
Okay, good. They didn't attempt to put Celine in the hot. Jeez.
Huh?
About, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
I feel the exact same way, Dr. Level Up.
Look at you.
Huh?
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to? I really don't get you sometimes. What was that? That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
All right. Well, now that awkward moment is done, let's resume the game. You're certain, then? That's the magic knight something or other is coming here?
I'm certain. I can sense the mana is moving toward us. It's still a fair distance away right now, but it's getting closer by the minute. It's coming from the direction of the valley behind the village.
Oh, I thought I'd finished it off, but I should have made sure. I didn't think anything could survive that fall, but if anything could, it would be one of those things. No, you did what you could, and you shouldn't blame yourself. Still, why would it be coming here?
My guess is because you're here, or more specifically because the Ashen Awakener is here. It's after Reen?
So the Magic Knight may have some connections to the Divine Knights? Well, that makes this easy. If it's after me, then I should be the one to go out and stop it.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger.
I'll be fine, and I won't let it get anywhere near the village. In a way, I have to. If I can't do this, what hope do I have to do of getting Class 7 back together again? Well, sounds like your mind is made up, and you appear to have recovered enough in my eyes. All right then, I have no objections.
We'll have all of the villagers ready to evacuate as a precaution. Take care, Reen.
Thanks, Mom. Dad. Let me come with. I doubt I could compare to Sarah, but I ain't too shabby in a fight. Really? Thank you. I feel a lot better having you around, honestly. Okay, so, Toval, Celine, you guys almost ready to head out?
Actually, if you don't mind, Reen, I would like to come with you.
You would?
Elise, this is not an opponent to be taken lightly, a fact I'm sure you're well aware of. I fully understand the dangers this will entail. Combat etiquette is imperative at calling oneself a noble, and I'm familiar with the sword style of the Schwarzer family. You've trained me yourself, Reen.
Well, that's true, but
you're certain that this is what you want to do, Elise? Yes, I am. My brother has chosen his path, and as his sister, I feel that I have a duty to support him. Not only as his sister, as a daughter of House Schwarzer. I have every intention of doing what is within my power. My, how you've grown.
Indeed. As your father, I couldn't be more proud. Take her with you, Reen. I have plenty of faith in her abilities as a swordsman, but I also think she would keep you from doing anything too rash. Dad, come on! I don't think you've got anything to worry about. She's stronger than you're giving her credit for. Like your dad said, she knows her way around a sword, and she's pretty good at using her Arcus too. She saved me and Her Highness from more than a few tough spots on her way here even.
That she did. And I'm sure she'll be even capable of even more if her beloved brother at her side.
But still, hold on. Since when was Elisa good at an Arcus? Oh, left that fun detail out when I was catching you up, did I? Prince Olivert gave me a couple of spares, actually. And I had a hunch that those two would have a knack for them, so with a bit of practice, so I showed them the ropes on the way here.
I know you're against coming with us, but we really don't have much time here. And it's pretty clear that that nothing you say is going to change her mind, so I think it's time it's time you gave up and let's get going.
Yep. Fine. You can come too, Elise. But don't even think of doing anything that will put you in any further in harm's way than you need to be. Promise, okay?
I promise.
All right. Let's get going then. If either of you need to do anything last minute, get it done now. And after that, we're making our way to Ymir's back entrance. All right. They've joined the party. And you can customize battle order of your parties.
Don't forget to save the game.
Hey, that's a good idea. You can change the party leader with the L button. Recovery items and food. Okay. First things first. We'll save the game. Considering that there are no autosaves in Cold Steel 1 or 2, probably a good idea. Alright. Talk to Alphen. Oh, well, I guess there's nobody in this house right now. Not on PS4 version. PC has it, but unfortunately... She's in the house, but on the first floor? Oh.
Oh, hello everyone.
Is something wrong, Your Highness?
Do I really have to stay here? Can't I accompany you instead? I may not be skilled in hand-to-hand combat, but I think I'm on par with Elise when it comes to handling an Arcus.
You're a pretty skilled arts user, no doubt there. But even then...
I might consider it if we were mowing down regular monsters, but Magic Knights are an entirely different league. You said it yourself, we can't just expose someone with no combat abilities outside of arts casting to something this dangerous. Sorry, I guess you're right. Still, it was worth putting out there in case, and seeing how you'd respond. As much as I wanted to help you out, I'd probably just get in the way. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Rest assured, Your Highness. I promise, we'll return safely.
Thank you, Rean. I look forward to your return here. And you'd better make that a promise.
Or make good on that promise. Okay. Yep, it wasn't in Cold Steel 1, and now it's not in Cold Steel 2, but I think Cold Steel 3 and 4 will resolve that. I think. Wait, so Annabelle is a shop? Oh, I see. So she's not a shop, but you can shop with her, you can exchange fishing points. Oh, that's good to know. Didn't really cause any status effects that I recall. get a couple Tira bulbs then. Oh, there's the footbath. Thinking about warming yourself up for a bit before we leave? I don't see why we shouldn't. Let's do it. Oh, I see. It like gradually fills up the craft points to 200. That's pretty nice. Ding. All right. Cool. Okay. So now it's time to get out there and save the game again. Just in case. Alright, the search is on. The Magic Knight is somewhere in this direction, right? That's right. It's very slowly coming this way, so as long as we keep following this path, we should find ourselves face to face with it at some point. Well, the farther away it is, the better we're going to need to... We're going to need to finish it off before it reaches the town, or we're in trouble. You two have been up there for a few times, right? Yeah, I went up that way the rest of Class 7 a couple of months ago, even. I wasn't really planning to, but we didn't really have much choice thanks to LeBlanc and his antics. LeBlanc, eh? Yeah, sounds like his thing. Once he's latched onto you, it's a one-way trip to Crazy Town. But it sounds like he's a little late to be saying that to you. I don't really get the feeling he's involved in any of this, though. The weather's much milder now than it was, so we shouldn't have quite as much trouble climbing, thankfully. That doesn't mean it won't be dangerous, however. Watch your step. Oops, it looks like we found ourselves a monster. It's a fairly tough-looking one, too. Indeed, though I can't imagine it being a problem as long as it make proper use of our combat links. Be careful, Elise. I will. You can now use combat links. Cool. We'll just do it inside combat, though.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Oh, it's already set up.
Let's move. Ha! Now! Gotcha! You're done!
Nice.
Ready to go.
Right!
I'm up! Let's move. Sit!
I can do this!
Ready to go. Let's move.
I can do this! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
Well done, Elise. Thank you, Reen. Cool. Now we've got to cover the basics. Let's go back to searching. Cool. Let's do it. About combat. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's just yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Are you all right, Elise?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
Just warms your heart, doesn't it?
If you say so.
Sit!
Oh, chess.
The advantage is ours.
I'm up! Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now! Gotcha!
Ready to go. Now.
Got you!
Right!
Here I go! Ha! Okay, it's safe for now.
Green's outfit is kind of interesting, isn't it? Got ourselves a lighter that prevents freeze. That's probably going to be important. May as well give her a proxy puppet, I suppose. Did they give him a reason why Elise has one? Yeah, Toval was given a spare by Olivert. A couple of spares, so Alpha knows how to use them too.
We must cleave through!
My turn! Now!
I'll back you up!
I'm up! Here you go!
Oh, no golden cross available there? All of a sudden, what's up with that there, Toval?
Right!
Ready to go! Sorry, that's it for you.
Oh, it's his limit break? His, okay.
Damn it, we're all screwed up.
Gather on my plate!
Sure thing.
I can do this!
I'm up!
Here I go!
Thank you very much! I can do this!
Sure thing. Phew. Well, that's that.
Huh. So what is Toval using there? Is that like a stun? Yeah, it's like a retractable baton, like a stun baton. That's interesting.
Let's wrap this up.
Here I go!
I'm up! Try this! Fire!
Right!
Got you! Yeah!
An opening!
Let's move! Yeah!
Thank you very much! I can do this!
I'm up!
My turn!
pleased with the outcome.
Yeah, Toval, especially if you take into consideration his backstory and, well, I mean, his backstory is probably a bit
A
embellished,
dead end?
but
We should cross the bridge we just
as
passed.
Toby and the story of Carnelian.
I wonder what's inside.
Now's our
Yeah.
chance. Let's
Toval is much more of a mage, isn't he?
My turn. Second form. Gale! Now!
I'll back you up!
Sure thing. Activate!
Right! There!
Here you go!
Thank you very much!
Ready to go!
Here I go. Sit! That's that. Let's keep moving.
In Trails of Cold Steel 1, he mentioned it to, he mentioned it to the... Yeah, Mikt. Mikt called him Toby, and Toval told him to stop calling him Toby. For the last time.
Let's wrap this up. Sure thing. Time to stop holding back. This is gonna hurt. Rebellion Storm!
Oh yeah, that was rad.
Every little improvement counts.
Obtained Zerum powder. Heck yeah. Alright, let's head back into town real quick and just recover some craft points. Well, in a moment.
Sit! Bring it on!
Right!
I can't quite scum as easily as I could before, huh?
I'm up!
My turn!
Hey, board. It's going pretty darn well so far.
Ready to go!
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, Eagle Knight.
Allow me!
Let's move! Okay, it's safe for now.
I did not expect to use Elise. Ever. Hey, more upgrade materials. That's nice. So let's head back into town then. And that's, yeah, south. Hey!
Welcome to the Super Friends.
Cartoon Guy Gaming! Thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the Super Friends. And hey, Cartoon Guy, since you're also new to the Super Friends, allow me to send you an invitation to join the Discord server. It's open for anybody who wants to be a part of a cool little RPG community. But for subscribers here, there are additional benefits, such as early access to my reviews, high quality downloads of those reviews, and other cool stuff I try to do to make it worth your while. So thanks again for your support, dude. Very much appreciate it. Oh yeah. Turbo mode. Of course, and thank you, dude. Very much appreciated. Alright. Now that our feet are sufficiently clean, we can continue on our monster fighting quest. Alright, we've already fought several of these guys, so no point in like re-battling them, I think. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't really have to fight enemies more than once in order to be sufficiently leveled for whatever dangers are around the corner, but my old strat doesn't seem to be working anymore.
Ready to go.
Like the idea of giving them time for zero arts.
Gather on my blade.
Hey, Lonka is stuck in Quest 2, Dungeon 2. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's safe for now.
100% Link to the Past run from memory. Ooh, that must have been a lot of fun, dude. Link to the Past is one of my favorites of all time. I don't think there are some things that you could ever forget about that game. It was just under 6 hours to do that.
To be picking up.
Sheesh.
We should hurry before the sun begins to set.
That's a lot better than I could probably do it in.
The advantage is ours!
Let's move!
Link to the Past I could probably do from memory.
Sure thing.
In probably 20 hours. I could probably do a one-sitting run of it, but I wouldn't call it a speed run.
Let's move!
I can do this!
Sure thing! Here I go! Sit! Now! Gotcha!
Right!
No, I've never done a randomizer.
Sure thing.
Link to the Past or otherwise.
My turn.
I can do this! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome. Every little...
You know, that's just how it goes sometimes, Nixu. Grieving it in a straight line. And don't feel like you have to have a good reason. You know?
My turn.
I really don't.
I can do this!
Ready to go.
It's just how it goes.
Right!
You know, maybe I should just kill this thing with fire.
Ready to go. Activate. Huh.
Okay, it's safe for now.
You know what? I want to get the drop on this guy. And I can't just seem to cheese it the way I used to.
Right!
I'm up!
Okay, yeah, that'll work. Probably.
The advantage is ours!
Yeah, that's what we need.
Let's move!
Sure thing.
Now! Got you!
Please, allow me!
Sure thing.
Activate! Let's move!
Please, allow me! Shall we move on?
Great!
We're finally at the halfway point. How are you feeling, Elise?
Very well, thank you. There's no need to worry. You've been through so much, Reen, that especially in the recent months, and yet you've managed to overcome it all. Climbing this mountain as small as this can hardly hope to compare.
Well, if you insist, but if you need to take a break, there's no shame in saying so.
You are too sweet.
Hey, Delta Mystic, thank you so much for that gift sub there. And, Flower Blood Moon and Axe Bear Barax, welcome to the Super Friends, folks. Thank you so much, Delta. Very much appreciated. Agreed. The monsters around here are on the tough side, sure, but we can last as long as we pace ourselves. You just keep backing up your brother, and I'm here to keep backing you both up too.
Thank you. We're getting close to the magic night. I can sense it. But just so we're perfectly clear, you do know you don't stand a chance against it without the three of you, don't you?
With just the three of you? Sure do, kitten. It wouldn't be my first time to go up against something that huge, but size isn't the only issue here. How do I put this? It's like there was some kind of strange power inside of it that was helping it move.
Does that mean we'll have to find a way to deal with that first?
And I think I know just the way to do it. Celine, can we go back to Valimar? I'd like to ask for its help.
If you feel that's the best option we have, then I have nothing more to say. Just be sure that you're mentally prepared by the time we get there.
I'm prepared.
Hmm?
You got some kind of plan in mind? Works for me. We don't have much further to go at it. And this plan... and any plan at this point's better than none. Let's move. And remember, slow and steady's the way. Interesting. So he has two world map attack animations.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move. Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. I can do this.
There! Sure thing. Try this. Fire!
Here I go. Huh.
Sure thing. Whew. Well, that's that. chest. I wonder what's inside.
Yeah, me too. Poison. All right. Who gets the poison? Well, honestly, that should probably be Rean who gets the poison, huh? Since he's the one with the, mostly physical attacks. Well, that's kind of cute. Cool looking little plant there.
It sounded close.
Let's get yourselves ready.
Go away, mister. Holy cow, how far can I kite this thing? Holy cow, this thing has no boundaries. It is out for blood.
The advantage is ours.
I think I must have glitched its bounding box, and it's free now. It's the only explanation I can think of.
Please, allow me.
Heading out too, Lucky? Alright, have a good rest of your evening, dude.
Disactivate! Here you go!
Thank you very much.
Here I go!
I think I accidentally healed the wrong person.
Activate. Huh. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Dodge that.
I'm up! Here I go! Sit!
Please, allow me! I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
Wrong way. Alright, time to rest. We are fully healed up, it looks like. Full craft points. Might not be a bad idea to save. Alright, let's do it. Oh! Well, this is it. Oh, that thing. Hey, fifth in line.
Thank you for the gift.
Welcome to the Super Friends. And Delta Mystic, thank you again for that gift sub. Very much appreciated. This is the monument that caused all the trouble you brought up before, right? They really should have covered this part in Trails of Cold Steel 1 instead of just the audio drama, huh? Even now, I can sense some spiritual power. And as far as I can tell, everything here is in order. Yeah, I don't see anything abnormal going on either. It caused me a lot of trouble back when I was a kid, too. I guess I'm cursed by this spot, aren't I?
Rean, don't be silly.
That came from close by.
Here it comes.
How could it be perfectly fine after falling off a damn cliff?
Ancient legends mentioned that they had a power to regenerate, but I didn't think it would help that much, Merritt.
We need to stop it from reaching Ymir. Don't do anything that'll put yourself in unnecessary danger, Elise.
I won't.
Right. Let's give this our best shot.
Watch out! This is a tough one!
I'll heal you!
Thanks!
Hey, that's handy.
Here I go! Alright, let's do this!
Understood!
I can do this!
Sure thing. Here you go.
There!
Sure thing. Time to stop holding back! This is gonna hurt! Rebellion Storm!
God, I love that.
Right!
Didn't do nearly enough damage, but that's okay.
Assume your stance. Fragrant Garden!
Let's move!
No crap.
Here I go! Teams gather on my blade!
Sure thing. Here you go!
Thanks!
No heals for you.
Gather on my blade!
This is it!
Got you!
I'm up!
I can do this!
Sure thing. Disactivate!
My turn!
Here you go!
Thank you very much!
Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, it's Curia. It doesn't heal hit points. Oh, jeez.
Ready to go!
I get it now. That's my problem. Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. This is fine.
Now! All right! Let's get him! Understood! My turn! Burn to ash! Fall! Now!
Gotcha!
Oh no! There! Right! Activate!
Sure thing.
My turn!
Ready to go!
I can do this!
Thanks! Here I go! Ha! Now's our chance!
Gotcha! Ready to go! They're off balance!
Got you!
Oh no! Oh goddess! Grant us a healing rain!
Thanks! Cheers! My turn! Sit! Now!
Gotcha!
My turn!
Nice.
Burn to ash! Fall! Now's our chance! Now's our chance!
Leave it to me!
I'm up!
I actually used the puppet. I never do that, but I actually used it this time, and it was very nice.
Now!
Got you!
There!
I can do this!
Gather on my blade!
Nice. I knew Toval was dodgy, I didn't know just how dodgy he was.
I'm up!
Now!
Got you! My turn!
Please, allow me!
Ready to go!
Let's move! Now!
Gotcha!
I can do this!
I'm up!
Here you go!
I'm not done yet. All right, let's do this!
Leave it to me! Ugh, crap.
Please, allow me! Oh, Goddess. Grant us a healing rain.
Yes! Let's move!
Time to stop holding back! This is gonna hurt! Rebellion Storm!
My turn. Burn to ash. Fall!
Yes.
That's that.
And Ring gets the kill. Oh, that was fun.
Every little improvement counts.
You think that did it? Not yet! Ugh. How can it grow more arms? You can't be serious. Well, think he's ready? Ready enough, but he won't be able to fight for very long. Still, he has the best chance we've got. Elise, Toval, stay back. Why? What for?
Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
What's that sound?
Am I seeing things?
Everybody look what's flying down. Oh yeah, the flute dagger, the best.
Yeah, he's recovered enough to fend off this guy at least. Try and actually win this time, got it?
Oh, give me a break.
I'm counting on you, Valimar. Our target's the Magic Knight right in front of us.
Acknowledged. However, operational time is limited to a maximum of 300 seconds. Caution is advised.
He says I can give this bird 5 minutes.
So this is the Ashen Knight? I'd heard about it fighting against the Alliance forces trying to take over Tristram. Wow.
Are you really moving that, Reen?
Elise, Toval, I'll take care of this. Stay back.
Roger that. Come on, Missy. We're gonna be in danger if we stay here.
All right.
I'll have to rely on the unarmed form this time too, but that's fine by me. Okay, here goes!
All right. You ready?
Oh, now I can defend. That's a new one. Defending consumes 25 craft points. Okay. Morning Moon. Let's see if he's weak to getting punched in the face. changed his stance. Let's go for an armbar.
Let's go! Turn!
It's working! Keep it up!
Now! Bring it on! Gotcha!
Well, he's doing the same stance, but now he's got some of that flashy stuff going on around him on the bottom. He's still alive.
You're not out yet! Keep going!
Probably so weak to getting punched in the face, though. Well, good thing Rean knows how to last longer than 5 minutes.
He did it!
Thank goodness!
Or, yeah, something like that.
I think he's used up every last bit of the mana he recovered.
That was a close one.
You didn't have a weapon, and yet you still came out on top, Rean. Not half bad. Not that it means you're ready to take on the Azure Awakener. That's a ways away.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Combat efficiency demonstrated a 5% increase over the previous battle. I look forward to observing further improvement in the future.
Sure. I hope I don't let you down. I barely know a thing about you. But even then, it's clear as day that you're far more reliable than I'll ever be.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it doesn't matter how it happened. The fact is, we're now fighting alongside one another as both allies and friends. So don't worry. I'll do everything I can to become strong enough to draw out your full power. Strong enough to
always,
win
Fabian.
against Chrome.
Always.
I shall await that day.
Hey there. You did great, champ.
Thanks. You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Elise?
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about you. Are you feeling all right? I'd heard about what happened the last time you fought inside that thing.
I'm a little tired, but that's all. I probably wouldn't have gotten off so easily if things were anywhere close to being like last time, honestly.
As I've said once before, all damage taken by a Divine Knight is passed on to its Awakener. So take that as extra motivation to continue getting better at piloting him.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? Well, I'd have to improve my piloting skills to get things done anyway. I've got every intention of getting better.
You're sounding a lot more sure of yourself now.
Does that mean you're feeling better?
Yeah, never better.
Time to blow off some steam, huh?
I need to keep moving forward. Sorry. I've got a feeling I'm just gonna be causing you a lot more grief in the future.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm plenty used to it. And besides, I'd like nothing more than for you to be reunited with your classmates.
Thanks, Elise.
You can be such a troublemaker.
Sounds like things are all wrapped up here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh.
That can't be.
Oh, not now!
Misty. My dear friend, Misty.
Rianos!
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Hello there, darling. Miss me?
Yeah.
It's so lovely to see you again, Reen.
I know.
Is that bird talking?
After Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising, but still. You've got some nerve showing yourself, Vita. Although not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So what does Ouroboros' oh-so-amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
What's an Anguis?
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
I like your radio show. Can I get a new sticker?
Nice to see you again too, Celine. And while I know of them, I can't say I recall ever being formally introduced to Reen's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
Misty. No. I suppose I should call you Vita now. How did you know we were here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see. We've been searching for the past month since the Civil War began without any luck. But then we sensed an active magic knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate. Hey, wait a second.
Objective, though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
Yeah, well, I mean...
What are Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? What happened to everyone at the Academy?
I'm sure they're fine, Reen.
Crow's been keeping himself very, very busy. The Noble Alliance forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now. I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's in hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly...
That didn't sound good.
That sounded like gunfire.
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Albaret are here. I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Jaegers? In Ymir?
Her Highness?
Damn it.
I can assure you that I have nothing to do with what's happening over there. I think you're going to want to hurry, though. Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
So she showed up to gloat for a little while and...
How dare she act like this is all some game!
Let it go, Celine! We've gotta hurry!
Yeah, Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Right.
Hey, again! Holy cow, Delta Mystic with all the gift subs. Thank you so much. And DJ Bob, welcome back to the Super Friends. And to you as well, Chromados, welcome. Good to have you both. Welcome to the Super Friends. All right, let's save our progress real quick. All right. Oh yeah, so there's a. Oh, it's like there's a thing hereby.
Here I go.
The Ashen Knight is sleeping peacefully. Sorry, Valimar. We'll be back for you soon. We need to hurry down to the valley. Yes, we do. Let's go. Valley. We're already pretty well full of health and vitality at the moment, so let's just on our way on down.
I wonder which Jaeger Corps we're dealing with here.
I really hope everyone's all right.
Let's just hurry.
Let's just hope it's some no-name outfit.
Let's wrap this up. Here I go. Second form. Damn! Now's our chance. Gotcha.
I can do this.
I'm up.
Oh my god, Delta Mystic. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits.
Please.
Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that.
Here I go. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Holy hell. $1,000? No. No. But 1,000 bits is nothing to scoff at. Alright, there we go.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn. I'm up.
I can do this.
I think I want to hold off on spending craft points until we encounter the Jaegers.
Let's move.
Yeah, there we go.
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Huge thanks to Delta for pretty much bankrolling this entire stream tonight. Thank you so much.
Gotcha. Great.
Elise, are you okay? I can't believe they sent Jaegers to Mir. It looks like the Noble Alliance doesn't even care about trying to keep up appearances anymore. That Anguisse said that she had nothing to do with it, though. It's true that this isn't the kind of thing isn't really her style. If she were to abduct someone, trust me, she'd happily enjoy squeezing the life out of such nasty spectacle to the very last drop. I suppose it just goes to show that the Noble Alliance isn't quite as united as it looks. I guess now's as good a time as any to ask. Just who is Misty? I mean, Vita Clotilde anyway. I know that Misty has a radio show host and Clotilde is an opera singer. We're both just acts. She's a member of the Hexen clan, too. She's known as the Witch of the Abyss, and has vanished after breaking a taboo 7 years ago. Think of her like a sister to Emma. And that blue bird who's usually with her, Grianos, is a familiar like me. A witch? A familiar? Well, I'm lost. But in short, she's related to you and Emma, right? Essentially, yes. Emma's been trying to find Vita ever since she disappeared. She had to put that on hold while her duty required her to join the academy. But how could she have missed her when she was so close that whole time? Wait a second. Misty spent a fair amount of time in Trista going around from the radio station building. She was quite popular among the students too. And yet all that time, all those months, you never realized her true identity?
Something's off about that. Vita likely used some form of curse to keep us from finding out. Witches are capable of interfering with the laws of causality and the cognitive abilities of others. She probably made it so no information regarding her or her whereabouts would ever reach us. That sounds frightening.
Tell me about it. It makes sense, though. She wouldn't be the only Anguise to know how to mess with other people's cognitive abilities.
Alright, that's all I need to know, for now. Anyway, have you caught your breath, Elise? Yes, thank you. We can keep going.
Good. Let's go to Ymir.
Alright.
I can hear more.
Why does this have to be happening?
They might just be warning shots. Try and stay calm.
Damn it!
Oh, crap.
Screwed up.
My turn.
Sure thing.
Now! Got you!
Down you go!
Please, allow me! Oh, Goddess. Grant us a healing rain.
Thanks!
Cheers!
Let's move! Marcus, activate! Yeah!
Please, allow me!
Ready to go! They're off balance!
I'll back you up!
My turn!
An opening!
Yeah!
I can do this! No!
Gotcha! Sure thing.
Here I go!
I can do this!
I'm up!
There we go.
Sorry. That's it for you.
Alright, further south. Alright. Let's see what happens in town. Hope for the best. Nope.
Oh, heavens!
Your Highness, please hurry back inside the mansion and hide. Whatever may come to pass, we won't allow them to touch you.
But...
There you are. We are the Northern Jaegers, and we've entered a contract with the Kreutzen province.
Okay, yeah, I never heard of them.
By the order of its lord, Duke Alberea, we are here to take you into protective custody, Your Highness.
No! Auntie Lucia?
Out of the way, woman!
I ask you to leave this village at once. The Schwarzer family has historical connections with the Imperial family. So as long as I live, you will not lay a hand on Her Highness.
You got guts, if nothing else. But I'm not going to repeat myself again. Our orders are that the lives of all other than Princess Alphen are of no consequence. Am I making myself clear?
But please don't!
Don't you dare lay a hand on them! Who are you?
Uncle Teo!
Darling.
I am the Baron of Ymir, Teo Schwarzer, and I will serve as your opponent. Begin!
Not all talk, I see.
The art of swordsmanship has been passed down in the Schwarzer family for generations. I couldn't hope to compare to Master Kafai or Lord Oseid, but I dedicate myself to honing my skills all the same.
Clearly you're not the type of noble who sits idly by and hires men to fight his battles for him.
But I wonder how much use your sword will have if we try this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baron.
You cowards! Have you no shame?
All that matters to we Jaegers is fulfilling our contract by any means necessary. Fail to cooperate, and you know what happens next.
It sounded like a machine gun.
There's fire everywhere.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Jaegers here.
Your Highness!
He's a monster.
Rean! Rean, don't lose yourself to anger. That will only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago.
Elise.
He's still breathing. Your father's alive, Rean. Hang in there. I'll do first aid right away.
Lady Schwarzer is just fine, too. She was knocked unconscious, but I don't see any injuries. She's okay. Auntie Lucia, stay with us. Oh, thank goodness. Are you back to normal? Rean, speak to me. Are you all right?
Sorry, Elise. I lost control of myself again.
I think it's warranted, dude. It's okay.
It's all right.
No. Stay pissed off. Stay pissed off.
Came back to me.
There's Jaegers left.
And that's all that matters.
Elise, I'm sorry. I really am.
Auntie Lucia! Are you all right, Auntie Lucia?
Your Highness, you're unharmed.
Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough.
Your Highness, there's no need to cry. You have the face of an angel. Please don't spoil it with tears.
Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger. Toval, what about Father?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely. We should get him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
No.
Dad!
Honestly, some people have no patience.
Vita, you...
What do you want with us this time?
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Alborea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me. I can't undo what's already happened. But if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
What?
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
No. This is...
You will descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Alborea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, Mother. We will.
Oh my!
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Alborea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
Star.
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk! She doesn't do things like this out of kindness!
She doesn't.
Targets in sight.
Oh, this is new.
Elise! Your Highness!
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
Please, let me go! Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor. Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
If you like, you can think of me as the Wicked Witch, while she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hop.
Stop messing around! Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Rean! Rean! Rean!
Elise!
Your Highness! Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you. But struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Rean Schwarzer.
Yep, I agree, Eagle.
Hang in there, you two! I'm coming for you! I promise!
Obstacles? I prefer barriers, personally. More of a barriers kind of guy. At the same time, in the Kreutzen province airspace. The Pantagruel. If that's how it's pronounced, I don't know. Rufy.
Has something wondrous caught your eye?
Well, if it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure Chevalier.
Marvelous, isn't it, Rufus? Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights? Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it all but in our grasp.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures. But the war is indeed raging on, just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and yet you've already adopted such a delightful perspective. It's clear to me now why your father holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you, then I too would take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
Please! I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor. We are both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a swift conclusion, all for the good of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them. And on that note, I assume you've already decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control. But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our Alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen. To say nothing of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid.
This game really loves the word Azure.
Our victory is only a matter of time. Wouldn't you agree, Crow?
The Azure Diva, the Azure Chevalier.
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you.
The Azure Flames around Rean's sword.
Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Corellia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did. They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest. Well, no matter. We needn't concern ourselves with Crossbell for the present. Gilead Osborne has fallen. No longer will we be plagued by that detestable man and his foolish ideals. However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. This great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers. Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful, glorious form, a land ruled by nobles.
As you wish.
I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier, I'm in the midst of pondering if there is a way to get him to join us. And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point.
So they're referring to Rena as the other Chevalier.
Give it some thought, won't you?
I assume.
Understood.
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you? I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential threats piling up on the side. Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster. And I don't doubt he'll come at me with everything he's got. But ultimately... unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry only the finest insurance. Are they not, dear ladies and gentlemen?
You're so right.
Wow.
Feels kind of overkill having all of us on the same side.
Still, this is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget. We're not here for you. We won't be working together forever.
Oh, but the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
Who's the blue and pink-haired person in the back there? The languid young man.
I guess I can help.
Point taken. I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
I wonder if they're part of the Ouroboros?
That's the idea. I leave the unseen side of this War of the Lions reenactment in your capable hands. You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions. With opponents like that, you needn't hold anything back. Go forth and enjoy your fill of battle.
I'll duly keep that in mind then, Jojo. Trails of Cold Steel 2. This game is certainly starting with a bit of a bang, if I may say so far. Part of me is very glad that it was a fake out with the deaths of his parents, his adopted parents. The other part of me is like, oh no, this is where it gets worse, huh? Because there was definitely some of that in Zero and Azure, the fake outs of the deaths of major characters, but each time they seem to bounce back. But Yeah. It is what it is. That's alright. But that is just the one thing that happened in the back of my mind when it was like, oh my god, this is crazy, and then they came back and they're like, oh, that's right. That is a Trails game. But it had me going for a hot minute though. I was like, oh my god, that would be awful. Alright, let's save. I mean, it does at least remind you of like what is on the line, right? And there's a lot on the line with these games, for sure. So maybe the fake outs aren't like the best thing in the world, the best way to go about it, but that is one thing that they do, is they remind you like, if this were like a real scenario, you know, these are probably things that would actually happen, and there's a lot on the line. But hey, they're giving us the best endings possible, right? So that's okay. Anyways, I think at this point, guys, it is about that time for us to hit to our ending scene. So let's do that, and let's go find someone for us to drop in on. And if you are new here, make sure you get followed so you'll see when we resume this playthrough on Wednesday. Normally we would stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but because I'm doing a podcast tomorrow night instead of tonight, we just swapped the days around. But we have a few people we could go drop in on. Let's go drop in on Hungry Gorilla, who's making her way through Shining Wisdom on Sega Saturn. It is their first time playing through that game. And here, let's set this up to raid Hungry Gorilla. There we go. And if you're not familiar with Hungry Gorilla, I think you'll want to stick around because she's a super cool gal with a silky smooth radio voice. You know, Canadian gal. So just a very pleasant person to be around and to watch. And I've never seen Shining Wisdom before. I think I actually have a copy, but I've never played it. So I'd kind of like to see what that's all about. But until Wednesday, I hope you all have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you then. Here we go.